Hello. I figured this would be a good name for me to do something and no one come around. 'Cause no one ever does when I talk about serious. I'm hoping. But if there's people that want to talk about it, feel free. But this is really me wanting to talk about some things. I'm not trying to get attention or anything like that. Everybody keeps asking me how I am. Well, you want the truth? I'm not that great. I don't know how to show emotions like other people because of everything that I said earlier today about me. My emotions go from 180. There's a lot of reasons I have over emotional stuff and I don't deal with it. I can't really deal with it now anyway. I try to reach out to get help, and every time I do, something happens where I can't. I and I don't know how to ask for help. I don't like asking for help. Actually, I I don't like talking about my feelings. But the last time um, and I said I'd never do this again. Last time I had a nervous breakdown, I almost went to the hospital. And so I've made it a point where I don't hold things in anymore. And I don't really like that. I know people probably think that I like to talk and talk about myself, but I don't. I um I hate it. Always have. I actually let's talk about some things that probably gonna make me upset, but maybe if I talk about this, I can get out some emotions. And I've never really talked about this. I've had plenty of counselors and doctors and all sorts of things, but I never talk about it. When my mother was pregnant with me, she did cocaine and crack and marijuana and drink alcohol and smoke weed. And then when I was old enough to, and she lied about it. It's why I'm on disability. And it makes me really mad that I am because of her stupid shit. I'm a big supporter of you ain't capable or you don't want and you act like that, You don't. You should not have children. You get rid of them. You let them go somewhere else. Or, well, actually, you use protection. Because you shouldn't be having children. Big reason I don't have any is because I I knew I wasn't emotionally stable enough to do it when I was younger, and not to mention I had certain things that I said I would do before I had children. One of them was I would be with somebody that I knew I'd be with for the rest of my life, and that doesn't look like that will ever happen, which I'm fine with. Every time I get close to anyone, and I don't just mean guys, I end up losing them one way or another, and I don't really talk to anyone about how I feel or what I'm going through. There is maybe three people in my life that I do, and one of them is Jack, my dog. Big reason is he'll never judge me. I don't really like opening up. Never have, like I said. I keep repeating myself, but that's just how it is. Big reason for that is no matter how much people tell me differently, no matter how much love I get from others, I will always feel this way, probably. I feel like I'm garbage, easily thrown away, because neither one of my parents wanted me. My grandma did, but she's always saying things that contradict what I consider what you say somebody if you love them. Part of me knows that it's her generation, but part of me don't believe that. And then there's my family, and I know how they feel. I can feel it in waves off of them. Um, they feel jealous of me because Grandma gives me more than them. But every time that I get around them, I'm like, I want to tell them, scream at the top of my lungs, why the fuck do you get jealous of me? You had your family. You had parents that raised your ass. I didn't. And I ain't talking about people that I know having families and everything. I'm talking about my family. The whole reason I I did this is I have a lot on my mind about how I feel wrong for saying what I did about earlier about accusing people of thinking things when I don't really know for sure that they are. And the fact that I ask people to do stuff and I never get a yes. Or if I do, I feel like they're lying to me. Because then they go out of it and act like I don't care. But it's really not true. The reason I knew that no one would be around is because, let's face it, every time I'm upset or unhappy, people leave. In this society, in this culture, you're not allowed to not be happy. I'm telling you right now, if you feel like crying, this is why I'm on here. If you feel like screaming at the top of your lungs, if you feel like being numb, don't listen to other people. Don't necessarily have to listen to me, but whatever you're feeling, feel it. Do it. Until we stop bottling our feelings and hiding behind fucking masks, we will not grow and evolve and change and be healthy and have healthy lives. We are not robots. We shouldn't act like we are. We should embrace how we feel. We should stand up for what we believe we think is right. Whether it whether people like what we think or not. And believe me, I know that's hard because I struggle with it. I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't give a fuck. I used to not care, but the older it gets, the more I do. So, does anyone watching want to say anything? Because I did put up here, let's talk about mental health. Bones. Or Mr. King of the Boglands. Hello, Happy. Yeah, I'm calling Jack Happy. He wagged his tail at me. Exactly. Flap. Hello, Katie. Are you gonna say hello to Katie? Jack is wagging his tail at you, Katie, so hello from Jack. Katie says hello, Jack. He's very happy you said hello to him. More like he aces them. He ain't no jackrabbit. He don't hop. He's a piggy. I'll prove that he's a pig. Today, he got a whole plate of ham. And then, 30 minutes later, he wanted my grilled cheese sandwiches. He's always hungry for cheese. I promise you that. And he's eating now. After licking my face. Hello. Ah! This is what he was eating. Ah! Oh, God. No, you're out of control. Get off of my computer. I hug you. Now get down. Ah. Oh. Yeah, well, uh, hey, he's gonna destroy my computer if he does that. He keeps stepping on the keyboard. Yeah, he knows I'm upset and he's trying to comfort me. He tried to comfort me while I did this, so I quit. I think so. Yeah. Oh, George, you sweet one. I love you. Yes. Yeah. You're a sweet boy. Where are you going? uh, I think I do a lot more for him than I ever would a bestie. Heather. Yes, you're a good baby. Except you're hurting your mommy's knees. What do you want from me? Beth, you make me sneeze. It's making my nose run. only doing this because he wants attention. Because I'm on live stream talking to people on a computer. Not really today. Yesterday I watched Jurassic Park. See, today I've been watching live streams and people's videos on YouTube. Yeah, I do too. I have all of them except for the last one. I still gotta get it. But I have seen it more than once. Um, Judy took me to see it in theaters. I'm gonna have to watch some watch a movie tomorrow. And for the rest of the week, because I'm going to do 7 days of 2 videos a day. Because nobody, hello, Sean. I had a tie between 1970 movies and 2000. So I'm going to have to do one a piece each day. How are you doing? But I'm pretty sure I know what movie I'm doing tomorrow for 1970. Um, because it's Satan Sunday. Technically, I think it's already Sunday, but I can't do a review of it right now. I have a question for you, Bones. Um, I'm doing 80s week with the rest of them. And Echo said that one of the rules was if you've done a video for 80s week, you can't do it again. Does that apply to me? Since I deleted all my content. Hello, Casey. Maybe you can answer it, Casey. Can I redo my videos for 80s week that I did last year since I deleted my videos? Or do I have to do all new ones? Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to do them movies over again some other time. But them movies are all gone. They're no longer in YouTube's metaphor. I still can do movies. If we get 80s movies from the 80s for a year long, I could do videos. I deleted every damn video, Bones. Not just them. I'm gonna have to do. There's a lot of 80s movies I like. Let me say this right now. Most of my movies that are not horror, 90% of them are from the 80s. So, yeah. And I have a lot of movies. Let's see, I have 8 movies I can count that are not from the 80s. That should tell you. but no, good enough. Well, Hobbs wants Jim to do 90s archive. Maybe I'm more than. Hey, I got a question for you. Is Jawbreaker a horror movie? Would you consider it one? I'm sure you've seen it, Casey. I'm pretty sure you haven't seen Jawbreaker, Bones. That it does. I just don't see it being your kind of movie. They put it in horror movies. Yeah, it's definitely like Heather's. Um, I like that movie. I don't understand why they put it with the horror movies on Google search. But the only difference between Heather's and Ed is it's a 90s movie. Heather's does not scare me. Of course, Jawbreaker doesn't either, but there's a lot of movies that are horror that don't scare me. A great example. I love this movie. I tell people it's my favorite horror movie, but it's not really. What? I have Nightbot. You see his nose and his tongue. Okay. Come here, the doggy. Yes. You're the co-host. Say hello, everybody's saying hello to you. You, you. Yes. Matter of fact, he got a box full of his snacks today. I'm very sorry, but you, and Nightbot is being weird. What are you doing? We are messing with Nightbot. I can't give on to. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, wait a minute. Bones, the reason you ain't is because you're a mod. I don't think Casey or, maybe, give me a minute. Get down. Yeah, you got a badge. What I call a ranch. Alrighty? Alrighty. Alrighty. This stupid damn thing. I should have I should have, now see what happens if you try it. I'm sure that if you do it now, Nightbot can't do any damn thing to you. See? He ain't saying nothing to you because I made you a mod. I don't know why you're not a mod, Max. Yeah. You can't mess with Nightbot. But if you mess with Nightbot, he will kick you out. I don't know how I got. I did Max. I did mod Max. uh, I'm sorry, Bones. Uh, I didn't mean to yell at you. Uh, I really didn't. Okay, it's just 11:16, which means it isn't quite Sunday. Good night, Casey. Sweet dreams. See you later. What? I can't afford myself a bad dragon. I don't understand it. I went and I got Nightbot, but he's not been coming around. So how the heck? And how do I get him, program him? He picks his own schedule. He's supposed to come whenever I have a live stream. Nightbot, do your job. I've got to figure out how to fix him where he does his job all the damn time. I'm sorry I'm yawning. I have something for you. It's called a shaky bell. Why do you not like them? Don't you eat the bag that they're in. I mean it. Sorry, people. I am shaking my bell at Jack. I went onto YouTube. I watched the video. I typed in Nightbot and I called him into my on my laptop. I don't have a desktop. But yeah. And then I mashed click mod Nightbot. I don't understand. Don't ask me. I typed in, how do I get Nightbot? And then a video came up and I watched it. And then the person I was watching said to go into the screensaver. Yes, I went to a website. But yeah, the person said to go into the search engine and type in Nightbot. Well, no. It took it took me to my studio, but I don't remember how I did it. It's kind of hard to explain how to get Nightbot. I don't even remember how I did it. Oh, wait a minute. You're supposed to go in, you're supposed to mash a button, double click the right button, and then boom. Yes, it's a part of that YouTube studio. But I have to tell you, you cannot do it from this. So you gotta do it from a laptop or desktop for you to do it, if you ever get it. If I figure out how, I will explain it to you. Hello, lurkers. I see 3 people, and Bones is the only one talking to me. So come on, don't be shy. Jack's the only one bites, and he is far away from me right now. And he says hello. You! Why do you do this all the time? You sticky. 'Cause I talk to you. I can't smell them. I wish my nose was stopped up. I really do. I wouldn't have to smell Jack. Air freshener. Alrighty. Glade. There you go. What is your favorite wearing motion picture? Okay. The problem with this question is I have 3 and I think of them all as one because they're part of a series. Okay. I'm answering this a different way than what you said. I like all 3 ginger snaps. They are my favorite. If we're talking about non-horror, which technically some people argue it is horror, but it's a cartoon. My favorite is Nightmare Before Christmas. If we're talking about live action and it's horror movie, my favorite is Trick or Treat, the new one, not the one from those. And if we're talking about non-horror that is live action, all 4 Halloween counts. Oh, the question is, what is your favorite Halloween movie? Okay. This. Last time I counted, I had 4,308. Yes, I do. Jolly Ranchers. I started collecting movies when I was 12 years old. I'm 40 now, Hobbs. Oh, Bones. Surprised we didn't see him running. Right there is a bookshelf, and that's nothing but DVDs and Blu-rays. And it goes from the top of the thing all the way down to the bottom of the floor. Some of them are in boxes, because I don't have. One day, I will go through them and show all my movies. Not a fan of Star Wars, but if we are talking about the looks of them, I'd say Chewbacca. He's cute, but I don't know. The only thing about Star Wars that I keep up with is I do want a Baby Yoda. I think they're cute, but yeah. And my brother says I sound like Chewbacca when I get angry and I yell. Oh, you said Star Trek. Chewbacca is Star Wars. I don't know what WARF stands for. Um, I like Star Trek, and my favorite character is oh, okay, Wilf from Trek. Flounder. I don't really eat fish from restaurants. Chicken and hamburgers or subs is what I usually get. Yeah, well, that's the only thing I've ever ate. It's from a seafood, from a fish place. Um, and that wasn't fast food. It was a diner that usually when I go to fish restaurants, it's to sit down and I get oysters or shrimp. Oh, and crab cakes. That's it. That's my picks for fish food. Yeah, when I get shrimp at a restaurant, I usually get shrimp and steak. Um, Burrito bowl. I don't think that's the right word. It's a shell. It's got beans, and then it's got sour cream. It's got cheese, and it's got hamburger meat, whatever that is. I haven't been there. Do you? Never had them. Well, not from a restaurant. El Pacto, or whatever it's called, makes these burritos that has meat and cheese in it and beans. We eat them all the time. We put them in the microwave. Um, but it don't have chili. Great. I'm getting a lot of um, different kinds of questions. I'm sure that I would eat this. I like chili, I like cheese, I like burritos. I just never have. Don't even think I've seen it on the menu. But shush, you quit whining. I had a dog named Sailor. I've had fishes. What is it called? I had a beta. I had more than one of them, but I couldn't keep them longer than a year. Except my last one. Chihuahua. But I was 17 when I had him. That was the last dog I got. We got until my uncle was with this woman, and they found a dog on the side of the road, and they already had 5 dogs, and their house was crowded. So he asked her if she wanted baby, and so we got her. And then when she was 17, I got Jack. Yep, that's what that it is. I only had one at a time. every year until my last one they died. They lived to be a year old. But I only got one at a time. The last one I had for 3. But no, my ex told me don't get but one. They will fight each other and kill each other. But yeah, I had pretty much had dogs and fish for the most part. Um, I had a hamster, but I didn't like it. I had 2. I never bonded with that dang thing. It was a mean butt. What kind of pets did you have, Bones? Or have? Not sure that you've ever had any, but if you have pets, what kind have you had and what kind do you have? Any and all of them questions. I had a cat named Cool. I'd have a cat. Cats like me. But Grandma doesn't like cats. So that ain't happening. Technically, I had a cat. My aunt would buy cat food, and me and her granddaughter, which is my cousin, would feed the cat. And we'd play with it and pet it and all sorts of things. And so yeah, my aunt, my mom's sister, my aunt that I was talking about was my grandma's sister. But my mom's sister, her name's Londa. She has like 4 cats, and every time I spent the night with her, them damn cats, there's 2 of them, Precious and Evil. They always wanted to sleep on top of me. Ain't much difference now. Jack likes sleeping on top of me. Only difference is he's fatter than them. I could have told my grandma to let me have a snake one time. That didn't happen. I told her, like, you said I could have cats. Why can't I have a snake? Uh, you wouldn't have a mouse problem if we had a snake. Freddy Krueger better. I never really got into King Kong. Godzilla, except for the original one. Um, King Kong, on the other hand, I have a couple of them movies, and I'd be willing to watch more of it. My horror movies tend to go towards what is it called? Slashers and monsters. Emphasis on monsters being zombies, vampires. Norbert, but I do like both. But I watch Norbert more than I have Nutty Professor. He's one of my favorite actors in this generation. Mm, um, that's a hard question. There's a few of them. Because when you asked that question, I had two in my head at the same dang time. I guess I'll tell you both. Dirty Dancing and The Lost Boys. Are you going to sleep now? Are you trying to fight sleep? Because you're acting like you are. Sorry. Um, my fur baby is not cooperating. He won't go to sleep. Probably because I'm talking. Well, since you asked the question, how about y'all? What's the movie that inspired you the most? Anyone want to answer that question? I think I'm going to probably get off here pretty soon too. I'm feeling kind of tired. I know that little monster here would love it if I said nighty night to everybody and told Alexa to turn off the light. Wow. Alexa, just seeing if you're working.
As far as I can tell, I'm working. If you're experiencing trouble, please give feedback through the Alexa app.
Did y'all hear that? Alexa is talking. My light overhead is controlled by my Bluetooth Echo Dot. I'm lazy and don't want to get up. But I have a good reason to be. Every time I get out of bed to go turn off the light in the past, Jack would trip me and try to go out the door. So yeah, I tend to try to stay in bed and tell the thing to turn off itself. Well, looks like no one's talking, so I'm going to say goodnight. Unless y'all have any more questions for me, I'll give it a few more minutes and then I'm gonna say goodnight. Well, as I always say, be you and not who everybody wants you to be. The next time, see you later. Good night, everyone.